Absolutely, and in clear first right now, Hikaru, this might have been your hardest day in terms of talent you had to play against, which included Fabiano and Wesley So. But you managed to score 2 wins, big wins, out of 3, the other one against Lania Dominguez. How do you feel you're playing right now? You seem like you're pretty much in shape.
Yeah, I mean, I've played a lot on the internet, so I would assume it transfers over to the board. You know, I think as far as the Fabiano game, I mean, it would have been nice if he could have done this in Isle of Man in 2019 rather than playing it here today, because this is a line I had looked at even back then. Of course, in the game he played at Petrov, it was a draw. I didn't qualify for the candidates, and I became a streamer instead. So it's, things could have gone a lot differently. But yeah, so I had this idea from 2019. I think for Fabiano, he didn't know exactly how to play it, and it was just very unpleasant. And eventually, I mean, he kind of just cracked. He had no time. So it was very good. And then Lenier's game, I mean, it was just computers. I mean, you look at a position as a human, it's very scary. With the computer just laughs at you and shows like 5 different ways to equalize. But over the board, if you don't know, it's very difficult. So 2 very good games for me. 2
very good games and a very good day, very good standing. Blitz coming up, everybody knows you're the best Blitz player in the world. You must really like your chances right now.
Yeah, I mean, I think I have good chances. Again, Blitz is a little bit different than Rapid, and the one thing I would say is that in this event, I actually used a lot of time in many games, which is one thing I normally haven't done in my, over the course of my career. So, perhaps it could be a little bit tricky getting back into form. But again, I think that being in the lead even is a really good spot to be, and we'll see how it goes.
You had one Grand Chess Tour event. I think it was Paris 2016. You were competing against Magnus. You managed to win that with the lead. Have you had another Grand Chess Tour victory other than that one?
I think I won a Rapid and Blitz here in St. Louis. I think in 2018, maybe. I don't know.
2018, yes.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, something like that. But anyway, I think what I would say is I just felt I was very solid. I played pretty well, and if you're solid and you take advantage of your opportunities when they present themselves, good things tend to happen. And I don't think I was ever really in much danger, except for maybe the game against Laquang. So it's very good.
Are you feeling anything at all about being a spoiler for the guys who are actually on the Grand Chess Tour? Watching them step back a little bit. Maxime is really pleased to see you at the top.
I didn't actually think about that. The thought had not crossed my mind. I just enjoying the event, playing, and you play good chess, good things happen. And I feel like overall, as I said the other day, I'm playing with house money, not really concerned. So if I play well and good things happen, good for Maxime, maybe bad for Fabiano, but that's how it goes.
All right, well, congratulations on how you're playing, and look forward to seeing you show your skills in the Blitz.
Thank you, Maurice.
Hikaru, if you don't mind me asking, you mentioned that this idea was prepped by you for some time ago. Share with us the thought process that brought you to Knight D2 and this whole, I want to say, pressure that you kept on him.
Just hit the space bar. Computer gives you the best. But yeah, what I know is that, I mean, I had this. I guess it's like if I look at the Lenny game, what I did, it's good for a game, and now everyone will go home, look at it, and it won't be good for the next game. And the same thing applies to the Fabiano game. So what I would say is that if you go forward to this Bishop F4, this is all still prep. Yeah, castles Bishop F4, and here instead of Rook H8, I think Rook G8 is supposed to draw. There's like a very long sequence with like Rook G8. I think it goes Bishop G3, Knight E7, Rook C1. C6, D5, Rook G4, you take the juice around H7, and then Rook C4. And it's a very long line where it should be a draw. But again,
wow.
Like, is it practical for someone to find this over the board in a Rapid game? I don't think so. In a classical game, maybe, but in Rapid, it's just nobody's gonna find these sorts of ideas.
Gotcha.
Is that the secret? Find ideas that top players just may not work out. Like, just find those lines that the computer says, you got to find these moves or else.
Yeah, I mean, basically that's the idea. I think in classical chess too, the only problem is when someone has 2 hours, it's a lot easier to think and figure it out when you can take 30 minutes versus having to take maybe 10 or 15 at most. I would say Lenny game is a better example, where if Lenny had 2 hours, he for sure would have found something better than what he did in the game with his Knight takes D5 and Queen B8, and probably it would have been a draw. So you try to do it in both, but definitely in Rapid, it can be much more effective if your opponent's surprised.
All right, thanks for those insights.
Thank you, Hikaru. Good luck in the Blitz.
Absolutely. Well, it'll be a pleasure to see him there.